Also in New Jersey, we turn to Senator Bob Menendez stepping down from his office. The official resignation just read on the Senate floor in the state capitol. Staff members were informed of the senator's decision earlier today. It all comes after a federal jury found Menendez guilty of accepting bribes in return for political favors. New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson live outside the senator's home in Englewood Cliffs with more. Anthony.
Yeah, of course, this all began with the raid of the senator's home here in Englewood Cliffs, and it led to his downfall. A long, distinguished career in politics is now over for Senator Bob Menendez. He will officially be stepping down from office on August 20th.
How are you feeling?
The fall from grace is final. Senator Bob Menendez's long career in politics is over. His corruption conviction was the final straw. Menendez began his career in politics at the age of 20 when he was elected to the Union City Board of Education. He served in the General Assembly and Senate. In 1992, he won a congressional seat and was appointed to the Senate to fill the seat of John Corzine, who became governor. Menendez ran and won the seat and became the state's senior senator. Now he is a disgraced politician. He refused to step down even as the evidence around him was overwhelming. From gold bars to cash and a car for his wife, the senator vowed to fight on. But he had little left in the tank after a federal jury in New York found him guilty of corruption charges last week. He is now giving up his role as senator and awaits a possible long jail sentence.
The pressure was mounting from all fronts. You know, the Senate was starting the process to actually remove him if he did not resign. And that just started a day ago.
It will be left up to Governor Phil Murphy to name a replacement for Menendez. There are several names already in the hat, including First Lady Tammy Murphy or the Lieutenant Governor. But there are several calls urging the governor not to appoint Congressman Andy Kim, who is the Democratic candidate running for the U.S. Senate seat in the November election.
There's really not a huge upside to him being a temporary senator as opposed to one who just won it straight out.
Yeah, two former Republican governors from the state of New Jersey, Governors Christie, Governor Kane, also calling on Governor Murphy not to appoint Congressman Kim to the office. Let the voters decide that in November. Now, Congressman Kim did issue a statement this afternoon saying Senator Menendez has made the right decision for New Jersey by agreeing to step down next month. He said this is the beginning of a new era in politics built on integrity, service, and delivering for all families. We'll have much more on this story coming up at 5. That is the latest live from Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey. Anthony Johnson, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you.